4, thank you for having me. I'm Jackie of the From Michigan with Love blog. My family and I travel all across Michigan and we document our experiences on our website, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube channels. My specialty lies in uncovering our state's hidden gems, exploring underrated towns and places, and finding the funnest family-friendly things to do across Michigan, which is what I'll be covering on the 4. Without further ado, let's head out on our first adventure. On today's Michigan travel segment, I'm taking you to an underrated area within Michigan, especially among Michiganders from the northern part of the state, Southwest Michigan. In many ways, Southwest Michigan is similar to the northern Lower Peninsula. There are orchards, beaches, and even wineries. There are also several attractions that make this region special. So let's head to St. Joe, South Haven, and Saugatuck to uncover more. First, we're stopping in St. Joseph, home to the picturesque Silver Beach, named one of the top 10 beaches in the U.S. by Parents Magazine. And within walking distance of the beach, there are plenty of other great things to do. When my family and I visited, we rode on the Silver Beach Carousel, a 2-story hand-carved carousel that is perfect for kids of all ages. And within the Silver Beach Center, there's also a fun house with photo opportunities. Plus, there are interactive exhibits on the Silver Beach Amusement Park, which existed right here in St. Joe from 1891 to 1971. Also within this same building is the Curious Kids Discovery Zone, an amazing children's museum that's all about hands-on fun and learning opportunities. My son had an absolute blast playing with the water table and ramps, which are available year-round. There's also a rotating exhibit hall that changes every few months. When we visited, it was a life-size maze, but this summer, families can expect the Bug Squad to be in town. If you're visiting with infants or toddlers, there's a special section just for tiny tots that's absolutely adorable and made to look like its own little beachside town. Tickets to visit can be reserved online, which are required if you plan to visit on a Saturday. Other great attractions within walking distance of Silver Beach is the massive Whirlpool Compass Fountain. This splash pad is seriously one of the biggest I've ever seen, and my son had tons of fun playing in it. Then for lunch, we stopped at Silver Beach Pizza, which is housed in the same building as the St. Joseph Benton Harbor Amtrak station. You may even see a train go by. The pizza here is absolutely delicious, and all throughout the year, it's a popular place for locals and visitors to dine. So, to get around the long way, put your name in the queue on Yelp. Other must-sees in St. Joe include touring the St. Joseph Lighthouse at Discordia Park, which, did you know that St. Joseph Lighthouse was Michigan's first lighthouse on Lake Michigan? Self-guided and guided tours are available from Memorial Day through Labor Day. Then head over to the Heritage Museum to see not one, but 2 of the lighthouses preserved for now lenses. Next, we're heading up the coastline of Lake Michigan to South Haven, which is home to 3 museums that each offer a little something extra. The Michigan Maritime Museum recently underwent a massive renovation and reopened last summer. Within the new building, there is an exhibit that will have you and your family feeling like you climbed aboard a Great Lakes passenger steamship at the turn of the century. It's interactive with lots of buttons to push, games to play, and photo opportunities. There are also on-water experiences in the summer. Enjoy a cruise on Lake Michigan aboard the tall ship Friends Goodwill, which runs day sails, sunset sails, and kid-friendly adventure sails. For something calmer and open to all ages, relax on a river cruise along the Black River aboard the Lindy Lou. My family and I did this when our son was under a year, and it was a nice, relaxing experience for all of us. Another hidden gem place to visit in South Haven is the Liberty Hyde Bailey Museum. Bailey left an impressive mark in the world of botany and horticulture, and his childhood home is preserved as a museum and botanical garden. In fact, it's one of the oldest homes still standing in South Haven. Within the home, you can see where Bailey was born and learn more about his life over the years. Outside, there is a nature trail, outbuildings, and beautiful perennial and annual garden beds. And specific to kids and families is the Mitten Children's Museum, which is open all year round. The entire Children's Museum is Michigan themed, with each room dedicated to a different industry or theme relevant to Michigan, such as the auto industry, maritime industry, camping, farmers markets, innovation, and Motown. There are also fun Michigan facts all throughout the museum, which are fun to check out. This is the one children's museum my son keeps asking to go back to, which makes my Michigan-loving heart so proud. And the last town we're stopping by today is Saugatuck, where we're revving things up a bit. In Saugatuck, we recommend taking advantage of the Saugatuck Dune Rides. Saugatuck is one of only 2 places in Michigan where you can go on a guided group dune buggy ride, and my family and I were 3 of the first people to go on the dune rides for the 2023 season. The Saugatuck Dune Ride rides are an exhilarating, roofless experience, and as you can see, my son was a huge fan. Along the adventure, which lasts about 40 minutes, you'll learn a bit about the ecology of the sand dunes, vegetation, and about the lost town of Singapore, buried beneath the dunes. If you want to go on a Saugatuck dune ride this summer, plan on reserving your tickets online a week in advance. It's a popular summertime activity, especially among visitors from Illinois and Indiana, and often tickets sell out in advance. Another amazing and underrated stop in the Saugatuck area is the Crow's Nest Overlook in the Talmadge Woods Nature Preserve. Halfway through the trail, you're led to the most incredible view of the Oxbow Lagoon, Kalamazoo River, and Lake Michigan in the distance. The looping trail is about 2 miles long, but it's pretty hilly, so we recommend this hike if your kids are a bit older, or you can use a hiking carrier. There you have it, my top recommendations of things to do in St. Joseph, South Haven, and Saugatuck. And for more information on visiting any of these awesome attractions, visit my website or social media pages, or visit the Tourism Board's website. And before I head out, make sure to connect with me on social media and let me know about how your Michigan adventures are going. Thank you guys for having me!